Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Alicia, and I am back with another story time. Yes, I am back with part 2 of Linda, and I know I made y'all wait for a very long time for this story time, and I'm so sorry for that. I've been trying to do everything else but this story time, and it's for no particular reason. I've been going through it, but that's neither here nor there. But we are now here and we are back. Welcome. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you guys as glitter babes. You guys will have fun over here. Y'all will love it over here. We are a tight knit little family over here. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, December 31st of 2024. So I would appreciate if y'all would hit that subscribe button and help me do that. But yeah, y'all go hit me up on my social medias. Y'all go follow me on my social medias, and yeah, check out my Amazon storefront. Check out my Etsy. If you are moving out of state, I have a ebook and a journal that might help you make your move a lot smoother. And all of that will be listed down below. And yeah, let's go ahead and get to this story time. So y'all, I'm driving. I don't walk out the house. The more and more I think about me driving over here, my stomach is in knots. My stomach in knots, balled up. I'm feeling all this anxiety. I'm feeling all this energy. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm feeling like, bitch, what I'm gonna do when I get over here, and I don't know. I didn't know what to expect once I got over here, y'all. I didn't know. So I gets in my car. I gets on the road, get on the highway. Y'all, I'm doing every bit of 75, 80 because I'm like, my mind ain't telling me to go over here for nothing. I don't know why I didn't go earlier. I don't know. I guess I just didn't care to go. I don't understand why I felt the need to go this night. It was just a feeling that told me, bitch, get your ass up and go over there. Get your ass up and go over there. You gonna get the truth. Get your ass up and go over there. So y'all, I'm doing 75, 80, 75, 80 all the way over there. Now mind you, I live on the east, he lives on the west. Okay, and that's like maybe a 25, 30 minute drive. Actually it's probably about, with traffic it's a 25, 30 minute drive. Without traffic it is a 20, 25 minute drive. So it was late night, didn't have no traffic. I had got off the phone with him and he was supposedly home. So therefore, had I went over here, he was supposed to be home, right? So y'all, I get off the interstate. Bitch, I get off the interstate, rolls into these apartments, bitch. And when I get down, like I park, and in order to get to his particular apartment, his apartments was made weird. They had some apartments in the front and some in the back, and his particular apartment was in the back, and you have to go down some stairs. You have to go up some stairs, then down some stairs, and then around the corner. So, bitch, I had to go up the street and around the corner to get to this nigga house. So, bitch, I hit that corner. Bitch, bent that corner. And bent that corner again. On this porch that's empty. No light on. Bitch, blinds wide open. Bitch, apartment dead empty. Y'all heard me. Apartment empty. Bitch, apartment on E. Bitch, y'all heard me. Apartment on E. Bitch, this bitch done moved. That's why this motherfucker didn't want me to come over there and help him move. Because he knew he was already moving. So, okay. I'm still, at this point in time, I'm still thinking like, Bitch, I'm livid. I see this apartment is empty. Bitch, I'm livid. Okay? I was furious. Okay, bitch? If steam could come out my motherfucking ears, bitch, and fire out my eyes, bitch, it would have been steam out my ears and fire out my motherfucking eyes. Bitch, I was livid. Because, why? Why? If you move, just say you moved. Why lie? I don't get it. And soon you guys will know the answer to that question. So, bitch, I'm calling. I done started dialing. On my way back to the motherfucking car, I'm dialing. I'm going back around the corner and up the street to my car. I'm dialing. No answer. The motherfucking phone going straight to voicemail, bitch. And it started saying, bitch, please text me. I can't talk right now. Please text me. Bitch, getting me more and more on fire. Every time, bitch, I'm calling. Bitch, I'm calling messenger. Bitch, not answering the phone. So, bitch, somebody finally answer the motherfucking phone when I'm on the motherfucking road. Bitch, I'm at this point, at the point to where when they answer the phone, bitch, I'm on the highway. So, bitch, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Why I was calling and they weren't answering, sending me to that motherfucking voicemail. Sending me that motherfucking voicemail talking about please call. Please text. Bitch, I'm rehearsing what the fuck I'm saying. And girl, when I tell you everything that I motherfucking rehearsed, girl, I ain't say none of that shit. I don't know what the fuck I rehearsed and I don't know what the fuck I said. But, bitch, when I tell you I was cussing and motherfucking fussing, bitch, whoever answered that phone. Okay, so pretty much somebody answered the phone, but they didn't say anything. It was quiet. I should have known then. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking that it was him and maybe he was at a bitch house in the bed and couldn't talk because she was right there. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. So, bitch, I'm like, you stupid, you lying ass bitch. Like, bitch, you stay motherfucking lying. Bitch, I'm going in. Like, bitch, I swear to God, I was like, bitch, I hate your ass. I'm like, I hate you. You just a liar. Bitch, you disrespectful. Bitch, I'm going in. I'm like, bitch, it's a wrap. It's over. And I swear to God, this time, I promise, Lord, I promise. I'm doing all the theatrics. Bitch, I swear to God, bitch, it's over. I'm talking about his, bitch, when I tell you, I was so mad, bitch, I'm talking about his family. I'm talking about him. Bitch, I'm saying he gay. I was saying some of everything. I don't know what the fuck I was saying, why I was saying. I was just trying to say anything to get him to say something, okay? Anything that came to my motherfucking head, bitch, I'm saying to get him to say something. So, we just sitting there, whoever this is that answered the phone, I'm gonna just say him for now, just sitting there listening to me, bitch, talk my shit. Telling him, bitch, it's over. I'm sick of your shit. You stay lying about some bullshit. Bitch, I see why your mama, bitch, I was like, I see why your cousin is a bitch nigga. Your mama and his mama twins, bitch, both of them had some bitch niggas as son. Bitch, I was saying something. That man ain't never did nothing to me. This cousin ain't never did nothing to me. And I don't call this man a bitch nigga. Bitch, I was just mad. Cousin, if you see this, I was mad. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was hot. Bitch, I was livid. Bitch, I was talking about everybody, okay? So the person, like I said, I'm doing 75-80, talking shit. Bitch, I'm talking my shit. This person still ain't, he still ain't saying nothing. I'm like, bitch, and you got the nerves to answer this motherfucking phone and not say nothing? Bitch, you must be laid up with a bitch right now. But it's all good. It's all good, because it's a wrap. You can stay laid up with that whole, bitch, just going in. So, bitch, I reach home and, bitch, I don't know why. I'm crushed. Like, I ain't gonna say I was crushed. I'ma just say, I'm like, I'm baffled at the fact that you didn't tell me that you moved. It's still not clicking in my head that what the situation is. So okay, boom. The next day come. I get a call. He called. I ain't answer my phone. He texts this long text. Please answer the phone, or if you don't want to answer the phone, meet me at the park up the street from your house. I swear to God on everything, I will tell you the truth. I'll tell you everything you need to know, everything you want to know. I'll tell you everything you want to know. I don't want to keep no more secrets. And I just hope and pray that for the last time, you just forgive me. So at first, I'm like, hell no, boy, fuck you. I'm going in like, fuck you, bitch. Like, I was doing all of that. Finally, he was just like, please, just meet me at the park. And I swear, after I tell you everything, if you still don't want to be with me, then I'll leave you alone. If you don't want to be with me after I tell you the truth and tell you everything, then I'll understand and I'll just leave you alone. So, stupid me, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna meet this bitch at this park and see what the fuck going on, because bitch, you being a real fucking weirdo right now, and bitch, I'm pissed. Like, I'm pissed, bitch, because it's like, why do you continue to lie like it? Oh Lord. Y'all, when I tell you, if he would have been in arm's reach, we probably would have been thrown down in this house. I probably would have went to jail that night. That's how mad. I have not been that mad. I don't let stuff get me mad like that no more, because I don't want to reap consequences. I don't want to go to nobody's jail. I'm not fit or made for jail, y'all. Now, if I have to go to jail, meaning for my children, then I'll do that. But honey, I ain't go. I if I can avoid it, then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just so glad that he wasn't in arm's reach, honey, because I know his motherfucking ass was not worth it. And yeah, so we go to this park. Actually, it wasn't it was the same day. It was that night after I got off of work. So we were supposed to, he asked me to meet him at the park like around 7 p.m. and he'll tell me everything. So we meets up here at this park, y'all. At this time, I was into manifestation and all of that kind of stuff real heavy. So I had done, I'm praying about this, and I'm like, Lord, please just get me off this nigga. Like, get me off him. Like, why can't I let this man go? Just please, God, I just want him gone. I just want him out of my life. I don't want him dead or in jail, but I just want him out of my life. So I forget what it's called when you write the person's name down on a piece of paper for however many times. I think it was like 10 times or something, and then you burn it or whatever. You burn it, and then they supposedly, you know what I'm saying, drift out of your life or whatever. So I called myself doing that. And right before we went to this park, because y'all, I know y'all probably don't believe me after all these story times, but I put that on my mama. I was for real this time. Like, bruh, I'm tired of getting my little feelings hurt. And it's just like, bruh, like, I'm the coolest bitch you could ever meet. And it's just like, all you got to do is tell me what's going on. Because me and you was not really together for real. Just tell me what you had going on before me. Or while we was on this look. Just tell me that. Why the fuck was that so hard? Like, I don't understand. We are so opposite when it comes to stuff like that. I'll tell the truth, you know what I'm saying, on most things when it comes down to me and who I'm messing with, other than you. Especially if me and you ain't together, I don't have nothing to hide. And it's just like, why you can't do the same? Like, it's just like, bitch, lying is a fucking disease to you. Like, Bitch, is that, am I saying that right? A disease? Yeah, because you can't get rid of a disease, right? You can get rid of a virus, but not a disease. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but bitch, honey, he was just a fucking compulsive, habitual liar. And it was just really, I was just over it. I was just over it, y'all. I was so over it. And I know y'all probably don't believe me from all of these story times. I was. And I told myself, I'm like, you can't do this. You can't keep going through this. You cannot keep putting your polar heart through this. Because, honey, no. I done had plenty of talks to myself, but this particular talk, I'm like, Leisha, you got to leave this nigga alone. Like, I just didn't know why in the fuck I couldn't leave this nigga alone. Or I don't know why the fuck I didn't want to leave this nigga alone. I ain't gonna say I couldn't leave him alone. I'm gonna say I didn't. It don't matter what that man did to me. I didn't want to leave him alone. And I felt like something was wrong with me. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why the fuck you just don't want to leave this nigga alone? Like, what the fuck? So, I don't know, y'all. I guess I just didn't want to feel that feeling of being broke up or being, I guess, permanently broke up. Like, I don't know, being out of touch, or I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it was like y'all know that feeling of when you break up with somebody, you know it's over. That it feels like somebody done stabbed you in the stomach, and bitch, it's just, yes, I don't know. I guess I just don't want to feel that. I just hate feeling like that, and I don't know. That's why I prayed and prayed and prayed, like, Lord, please take this man away from me, out of my life. I just don't want to feel this no more. When I had my guard up all these years that me and him was not, I just want to go back to that. Like, I don't want to take my guard down. I don't want to do that, because when I had my guard up, bitch, my heart was protected, baby. It was protected. It was protected, honey. And I took it down a little bit, because I'm like, once we do this again, and I know that I missed him so much, and once we do this again, I'm gonna have to take it down at least a little bit in order to be in a relationship, in order to start this thing off right. Like, I was just like, you know what, I'm willing to forgive. I know I ain't gonna ever forget, but I'm willing to forgive everything that we done that you have done in the past, and move on. Because when I started missing him, I said that to myself. I'm like, okay, are you willing to take everything and just be like, you know what, fuck it, and throw it back in the past? And I sat and I prayed about it. I thought about it. I talked to myself about it. And I was just like, you know what? It's either you gonna leave this nigga alone permanently, or you gonna go ahead and forgive him and move on with life and see what this be about, if he's serious about you. So I decided to go ahead and do this. And before we even get into it, you still holding secrets. And it's like, you don't have to, this was a lie that you didn't even have to tell. You just told this lie for no reason. So anyways, we get to the park. He gets out the car. He's like, baby, I am so sorry. He's like, I don't know why I didn't tell you that I didn't move. He was like, nope, you know what? I'm lying. The reason that I did not tell you that I moved is because Linda was living with me. So Linda was living with me. And I say, she was living with you? So remember when I said he stopped inviting me over? Linda was that dog that was all around the house that he didn't want me to be around. That was Linda. Linda was the dog, y'all. But anyway, yeah. Him and Linda was living together over there in his apartment. They ended up moving out and moving into a house. And he had been with her for like 6 months prior. And this is somebody that he was actually in an actual relationship with. All that time, me and him, well, let me stop saying all the time. That time, the little bit of time that me and him was not, because what we wasn't speaking for about a month. And he was in it prior to that month. They were dating prior to that month, and I guess things got serious October, November-ish. When we stopped talking, that's when things got a little serious, and we stopped talking or whatever. And when we started back talking again, he claimed he didn't know how to tell me that he was in a whole nother relationship. So he was living with her, and he said that he didn't, he know how I am, so that's the reason why. That's another reason why he didn't want to tell me or whatever what was going on. No, bitch, you just didn't want to tell me because that's who you are. You just are, you just a liar. You just be lying about stupid shit. Because had you told me that, I would have knew how to move, and I would have knew, just give me the chance to say yay or nay if I want to move on and go on with this. Like, what the fuck? So I'm like asking him, like, okay, so what you thought? How long did you think that this was gonna go on? Like, because had I not went over there, none of this would have never even came out. Like, how long did you? Oh, I was gonna tell you. Yeah, I bet you was. He was gonna tell me eventually, because them two are on the verge of breaking up. Linda was the one that paid his bond, and he was just like, pretty much, he swore like they on the verge of breaking up. Like, basically, he don't want to be with her. He missed me, and he wants us to be together. He is ready to be in a relationship. And I'm asking him, like, you sat here and begged me. And begged me and begged me and fucking begged me to forget everything that you have done to me and to get back in a relationship with you because you wanted me and you wanted your family back. All to do this? Why not tell me, look, I got into something when me and you was on this break. I got into something. I need to get out of it. So when I get out of it, then me and you can be together. Simple as that. So I would have respected it. Let me tell you something. Had he done that, bitch, I probably would have trusted him again. I'm like, oh, okay. I would have been like, oh, okay. So that's what we doing now. That's what's up. Like now that was a wow factor, because I told him, I pretty much told him, I need a wow factor from you. Like, I need something that makes me fall in love with you again. Like, I need something. But so, he pretty much telling me the basis of him and her relationship. And I'm like, well, what about all the pictures and the videos? Because, baby, it looked like y'all was in a full-blown relationship. It looked like, her family, she knew your family. Like, y'all was, he's talking about, man, that's what she do. She does social media. She make it look good and all that. I don't know how true none of that was, and I really didn't care. but he pretty much was trying to get back into a double life. Like that he pretty much was trying to do that, because I honestly don't feel like, let me not say that, because later on when we talked, I did believe that he was unhappy. He told me things like he was unhappy because he felt like let me tell you, I'm telling y'all, ex, honey, be wanting people to take care of him. Okay? I ain't, not me per se. But others, when let me not say when he step out. Well, when he step out, most of the time when he step out, I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna just call it step out. He be wanting these women to, you know what I'm saying? But he was just saying that, she would do stuff, like get loans and shit, and get money, and she wouldn't give him or show him how to do cat, dog, or frog. She just wanted to keep everything to herself. She didn't want to help him come up, or, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It was just, he was just like, that just turned him off, because he felt like she wanted him to need her. She wanted him to need her. And that's why he felt like it wasn't going to work between them. And remember, I told y'all in the last story time, when he see that things are not going to his advantage, he don't be wanting to be bothered no more. When he see that girl smart and don't want to and ain't finna be taking care of him, baby, it ain't gonna last too much longer, because that motherfucker ain't finna be taking care of nobody. So I'm just like, okay, so what now? Like, you sitting up here telling me all of this, and why are you telling me all this now? Because you could have been told me this. You could have been told me this months ago. Like, even before we even started back talking about getting back together. Like, why wouldn't you tell me this months ago? Like, I just don't understand. He just say he has a hard time telling me the truth. He has a hard time telling me the truth. And you know what? Another thing about him is, he has a hard time telling me the truth, and I don't have a hard time telling him the truth. If y'all know that thing where they ask you, if he tells you the truth, if he lies to one girl and he tells the other girl the truth, who do he love the most? It's kind of like that. He feels like if he lies to me, he loves me the most. And I feel like if he told me the truth, but I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I really kind of don't feel like that now, because I feel like once you start telling the truth, you get comfortable, depending on the person and who you are. Me, it's just like, I just do that anyways. Like, if it's something that that's really not that bad, that I really don't have to, you know what I'm saying, nothing to hide, it's just like, me and you went together no ways, and I'm fucking with this nigga, I'm gonna say, yeah, I fuck with him. Me and you, we not together. So I'm not understand. I'm not finna lie to you and say, nah, we ain't, hell no, I ain't fuck that nigga, man. I ain't, why say that? Me and you ain't together. And that used to be the thing. And I think that's why I got so mad, or I get so mad when he does not tell the truth over stupid shit. And it's just like, bitch, me and you weren't even together when you and this girl was together. Why you gonna tell me you why you had to do all that lying? I don't, y'all, to this day, bitch, to this day, I don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, he told me he just have a hard time telling me the truth when it comes to certain things. And he swear he gonna work on it. And he loves me, and he wants to be with me, and he understands if I didn't want to be with him. If I don't want to be with him, he's still not going to be with her. Which, to be honest, if I didn't want to be with him, it wouldn't have swayed me no way or the other whether he would have went on and went with her or not. I wouldn't even, because I'm moving on. To be honest, when I move on, I don't care who you with. So it was just like, bruh, you did all of that lying. That was our problem his problem throughout the relationship. And it's just like, bruh, I just think he just be wanting to lie. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But yeah, pretty much, he was living with her. He had to move out of that apartment. That's the reason why I was never ever invited over there again after a certain amount of time went past. And he had her living over there. She was the one that bonded him out of jail and put her name on the bond. And Lord Jesus, when I tell you, she was a blessing for that, because I really didn't want to do that, baby. I didn't want to do that. And see, that's what I'm saying. When I say I'm a cool bitch, baby, because honey, if you need her to do that and she gonna do it, go ahead and let her do it, boo. Go ahead and let her do it. But nah, we weren't together really like that then. But if I had to do it, I would. Especially if he was my nigga, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely trust him enough that he would go. Now, one thing he is gonna do, he gonna go to court. So that wasn't no problem. But it was just the mere fact of, if you was gonna fuck up again and I'm on your bond, and bitch, we really done this time, and I'm on your bond. So that's kind of what I was worried about with that. But as far as ex is concerned, y'all, I just don't know. I don't know what it was with this man as to why I didn't want to leave him alone. I don't know. And I promise y'all, I used to pray about it. I used to ask God, like, God, if he's not good for me, why is he still in my life? Like, you know, why do you still have him here in my life if he's not good for me? And sometimes I used to think, well, God still has him here. God still has him in my heart. God still has me wanting him. So obviously it's something that I feel like that's a sign to saying to me, like, be patient, or something that he's gonna tighten up. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I know it sounds crazy. Y'all don't get on me in these comments. I don't know, y'all. But it was just almost like a soul tie, like a ritual. I don't know. It was, honey, I don't know. But yeah, so the next day, now the next day after all of that, me and him ended up at the park. Y'all, for some reason I can't stay mad long, and that's with nobody. I can't stay mad at anybody long for a long period of time. When I calm down, bitch, I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what was happening. I mean, what they did to me, but when I calm down, bitch, I'm usually over it. So soft me, and I'm soft for this nigga. You know, we started back over. So the next day he was just like, at the park he was telling me, he was like, I'm gonna call, I swear to God, I'll do anything that you want me to do. I'll call whoever, whenever, however, and let them know I don't want to be with them no more. Just shit like that. So I'm like, bitch, I'm too old for this. I'm just too old to still be going through this. And that was another thing why I was just so mad. And I was so mad at myself. And it was just like, bitch, it's too old. I said, I'm not going through this. Bitch, I am 42 years old. Why am I still going through this shit? Why? Well, I wasn't 42 then, but y'all know what I'm saying. Like, I'm not finna be going through this shit. So, then I was almost 40. So I'm just like, bruh, I'm almost finna be 40. And I just can't keep, and that's another thing I was just telling him, like, I'm almost, baby, I'm about to be 40. I can't keep going through this with you. I refuse to go through this with you. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do in order to get off you, but baby, I'm gonna do everything in my power. Okay? If this happens, if something, bruh, I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep you. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do, whether I'm gonna have to move to another state, and I don't mind doing that. Move to another state, change my numbers. I don't know what I was gonna have to do, but I was gonna do it all, y'all. Because I just can't keep going through that. I just can't. So anyway, so the next day I get to work, and he was like, I keep going to the next day, but and every time I go to the next day, I think about something. So he was just like, that's where my stuff is. I really ain't been staying there, to the house that they moved in. He say all of his stuff is at that house in the garage. He really ain't been staying there. When he does stay there, he stay on the couch, all because he, and that's another thing he was saying, that she wasn't really having sex with him like that because she felt like he was cheating. And she didn't like for him to, even if he had been there all day and not did nothing, or you know what, that's neither here nor there. We won't say that. But yeah, so they hadn't been really doing anything because she felt like he was cheating, which he was, because he was at my place every week. Anyway, and so she definitely wasn't wrong for that. So it was that on top of, it was no sex in his eyes, her being selfish by not sharing. And it was all of that in his eyes, to where he knew he wasn't gonna be with her no more. So okay. So he was just like, he was gonna call everybody. So the next day comes, and I messaged her on IG. I DM'd her and I asked her, I said, hi, how are you? I said, I don't know if you know who I am, but I would like to talk to you about X, if you don't mind. I'm not, this is with no disrespect, I'm not coming at you sideways. If you don't want to talk, that's fine with me also. Like, if you don't want to talk, that's fine with me. I can't make you talk, honey, but just know I'm not coming at you with no disrespect, and especially about no man. So she was just like, she said something flip at first. She was just like, what we need to talk about, or something like that. And I was just like, well, I didn't say that we needed to talk. I said that I wanted to talk. But again, like I said, if you don't want to talk, that's cool with me. No harm, no foul, you know. And she was just like, I can call. So I called her or whatever on IG or whatever. And I was just asking, you know, first I asked her, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, how you doing? I'm Leisha. I don't know if you know about me or of me. But me and X been on and off for about 16, at that time it was like maybe 15, 16 years or whatever. And I don't know too much about you. Yeah, like I said, we was on and off. So I guess during your time we had been off. So I'm just wondering, like, how deep in a relationship are you guys, or were you guys? Because yeah, I just want to know how in the world he was at my house every week in a relationship. Like, for the life of me, I don't get. Honey, when I tell you the measure of lies that this man will tell, I guess he was telling her that he had an overnight job and he would come over here to spend the night. Yeah. And yeah, he was telling her that he was at work overnight and he would come here to spend the night. And she was just like, yeah, she knew of me, and she said she found out about me when she moved into the apartment with him, because when he went to she said she didn't find out about me until he went to jail, and that's when she went to snooping through all his shit and saw me in his pictures. And she said she also saw a picture that I posted because me and him spent Father's Day together that year, Father's Day together, and she saw a picture of me and him that I had posted on Father's Day or whatever, and she said that's when she found out about me, Father's Day that previous year, before all of this went down. So I was just like, oh, okay. And I was just like, well, she say he was just he just pretty much, she said that was her that answered the phone when I called, and that the person picked up, and I was just ranting and raving and all of that. She said that was her that picked up the phone. She said she was listening. She was just listening. She said everything that I was saying. She said she just was so mind blown. She said she just didn't understand why I was so furious when we weren't in a relationship and he's supposed to be in a relationship with her. I said, well, I was so furious because he didn't tell me he was in a relationship. Had he told me that, then that would have been a whole different story. Like, had he said, look, I got into something when we was on a break, that would have been all good. Because what can I do? I can't get mad. I can't get mad, but I can get mad when you tell me something different. When you tell me you are not in a relationship and you are not messing with nobody and all of this. And I said, well, girl, he told me he wasn't messing with nobody. I say, but let me call him on three-way and let me see what he gonna do, because he can't keep messing with me, and he can't keep messing with me and you or whatever. Because she had done told me that he was just like and on top of that, I'm trying him to see if he gonna, remember y'all, he told me he was gonna call. So I did it for him. I called her and put him on the spot. So I really wanted to see. That's really the reason why I called him as well. But I also wanted to know for me how deep their relationship was, because I'm like, you had time, but I guess he did, because it was, honey, I was when I tell you, yeah, for a period of time. So anyways, but yeah, so I called him and I was like, hey X, I said, I got Lunda on the line, and you told me yesterday that you were not that you didn't want to be with her no more, that you wanted to be with me. So I need you to go ahead and let her know that now mind y'all, all of his stuff is over there. All of his stuff. Oh, and that's another thing. Remember that car I was telling y'all that he was driving in, that he said that was his homeboys and all of that, cat, dog, and frog? Bitch, that was her car. That was her car that he was riding in. That was her car that he was riding in. But she was just like, yeah, that's my car that he be driving or whatever. I was like, girl, she was like, and it ain't just me and you he messing with. I say, I've been dealing with him, like I said, on and off 15, 16 years. I already know this. I say, I deal with them when I get there or whatever. I say, I cross that bridge when I get there or whatever. But right now, I need for him, and while he on the phone while we saying this, and I'm like, well, okay, X, so what it's gonna be? What you gonna do? What we doing? What we doing? So he was just like, I already told you what we doing. I'm gonna be with you. I'm moving in. I'm moving over there with you. I'm gonna be with you. So I was like, okay, so, and when it's supposed to, so she started laughing. Like, she was like, okay, that's what's up. All right. So afterwards, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm so soft and weak, bitch. I kind of felt bad for X because all his stuff over there. So I'm like, bitch, because baby, had all his stuff been over here, you know what? I'm lying. That's the old me. But the new me, I would have gave him his stuff. But the old me, baby, all that shit would have been tossed in the dumpster around the corner. All that shit would have been tossed in the dumpster, baby. or given to the homeless somewhere. But anyway, she was like, okay, well, you just need to come get your stuff and you need to come get it tonight. So he was just like, okay. But something happened to where he didn't go and get it that night. Now, mind you, even after that, I want to say 2 days after that, he had been, the next 2 days, he had been at my house. He had been backwards and forwards from her to me, saying that I guess he kept telling her that he was going to work. So she got smart. She had to have put something in that car in order for her to track him over here. So one night in the middle of the night, she had been messaging me, DMing me on Instagram, but I wasn't getting them because my notifications, I cut my notifications off because it was just too much coming to my phone. So and I noticed after she had been messaging me, and she was messaging me asking him to bring her keys or whatever. So we hears the knock at the door, and I got the ring out, so I'm looking, I'm like, this your people? Who the fuck is this? This your people? This look like your people outside. So she had been calling him, and she had, in the messages that she DM'd me, she had done told me, like, he not answering the phone. If he tell him, if he don't answer the phone, he ain't gonna like what I'm finna do next or whatever. And I guess what she was finna do next was knock on my door. So, which was actually no problem with me, because bitch, he is at my house in your car. So, because I would have did the same thing. I ain't even gonna lie to ya. I ain't gonna lie to you, baby. You in my car, bitch, I would have had bitch, it would have been a whole scene. A whole scene. Anyway, so I'm like, bitch, this your people's at the door. How the fuck she know where I live at? Like, what the fuck? So, X don't, let me tell you something, X don't be worrying about nothing but cheating. Cause baby, he don't be worrying about getting caught or nothing. Baby, that girl must have either put something in an air tag or something in her car to let her know, a tracker, some kind of a tracker of some sort to track him at my house. So he walks out the door with me, and him gets up and go downstairs to the door, and he walks out the door, he grabs the keys, walks out the door, and she was like, really X, you had another motherfucking house in my car, X. And she hit his ass with a 2-piece, bloop bloop. So he almost hit her back, and he was like, she was like, really, that's what you gonna do, that's what we doing. So I'm just sitting at the door looking at them like, child. When I tell you, this nigga here, Lord, this nigga here. So, mind you though, he had done already told me that he never told me that he had been telling her that he was at work. So I asked him, how are you? Okay, if she, I know damn, this is what he told me. I asked him, I said, why, I don't understand how she's still letting you come over here in her car. He was like, I'm paying for this car. I'm paying her for the car. And he was like, that's why. And I was like, oh, okay. So anyway, she was like, so when she hit him with the 2-piece, she was like, you over here in my motherfucking car, bring my motherfucking shit home. So he comes back in the house and did something. He was like, please tell her to give me my keys, because she kept saying get her keys. And he was like, well, how you gonna drive 2 cars home? So I was like, X, go and take her car. Like, take her car. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not her. I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to say I'm not her, but I'm not like that. I'm not that kind of bitch. This story time is going on a whole hour. Let me hurry this up. I'm not like that. Like, go and take her car, because you ain't got no business being over here in this girl car any motherfucking ways. Bitch, you just told me that you was paying on this car or whatever. And she was like, he ain't paying no shit. This my motherfucking car. This my this actually my son car or whatever that I be letting him drive or whatever. So anyways, he went ahead and drove her car home or whatever, and they live what, bitch, out damn near an hour away, 45 minutes away, baby. And he ended up having me drive out there to get him after he went out there to drop her car off or whatever. And from then on, he was here. He actually went over there, and he got, the next day he ended up getting a U-Haul, or it was it within the next few days. Cause I feel like I had to ask him once upon a time, like, when are you gonna go get your stuff, or are you going to go get your stuff? Cause if you ain't going to go get your stuff, you can't stay here. Like, let me know. Let me know what we doing. Cause honey, if you ain't going to get your stuff, you ain't staying here. You might as well go on and go back over there, cause we ain't finna be doing this. What we doing, honey? What we doing? But yes, y'all. This story time was like a whole hour, bitch. Damn near. I'm gonna have to really edit this. And yeah, so that's the end of the story time, guys. I hope I didn't leave nothing out. I shouldn't have left nothing out. A whole hour, damn. But anyways, yeah, that's the end of the story time. And if you guys stayed in this, y'all don't get on me down in these comments, because I know I am so stupid, y'all. I know this. I know, guys. I know I was so stupid. Y'all don't have to tell me that. Y'all don't have to tell me that. I already know. But anyways, thank you guys for watching to the end. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, glitter babes.